right? So we jumping. See what we can get out of this. This is Psalm. All right, this is Psalm 73 and this is Psalm 73 and 3. It says, this is Psalm 73 and 3. It says, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. So here it is, being envious at the foolish and seeing the prosperity of the wicked. When you're being envious like that, you're unstable. Okay? You're unstable because understand these scriptures. The wicked prosperity is short because the Heavenly Father and His Son eventually gonna bring judgment upon them. So if you envying the wicked when they're ruling and in prosperity, you're unstable because you should trust in YAHAWASHI word, knowing that He gonna judge the wicked the way they are governing the earth and the way they're prospering, the way they're prospering. Right? It says, matter of fact, let's look up the word envious right there. See if we can get out of there. In the blue letter. What was I here? Psalm 73. Let's just go by too. Yeah, I'm about to block that out. Right? Alright, we in Psalms 73, right? In verse 3, and we look at the word envy. It says to be jealous. Yeah, to be jealous. So you shouldn't be jealous, right? At the wicked, meaning to where you're unstable, right? Let me. Kanah, right? Strong's 8, 70, 65. Kanah, right? So you shouldn't be jealous of the wicked when you see them in prosperity to where it'll make you unstable, right? You're supposed to understand that YAHAWASHI is going to destroy them for living that way. So you should not be jealous and want to be like them to where you will become unstable. Nah. And thinking, oh, I got to be wicked in order to prosper in this world. Nah, man. You're supposed to wait on YAHAWASHI, right? To where He's going to judge Edom for living the way he living. They tell you that in James the 5th chapter, to where you're supposed to be patient like a farmer, wait for the crops to spring up, right? So you're supposed to be patient and wait for YAHAWASHI to judge his devil, right? And not want to be like it. And live according to YAHAWASHI, walking in the spirit, right? So this is Psalms 73 and 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked, for there is no bands in their depth, but their strength is firm. Yeah, because they healthy, the top elite. They living it up, man. They living it up, man. The top elite, the banking elite, they living it up, man. Matter of fact, Let's get that in a different translation. Psalm 73 and 4. See if we can get out of this. Right? Like it's saying, it says, Psalm 73 and 4, it says in the King James Bible, for there is no bands in their depth, but their strength is firm. So I'm going to the New International Version, right? Psalm 73 and 4. It says they have no struggle. Their bodies are healthy and strong. Yeah, they ain't worried about no bills, man. They ain't worried about the top elite, the banking elite. They ain't worried about no bills, man. They ain't going into the grocery store, you know, sitting there serving to the grocery store and telling the servants, look, we on a budget. You gotta watch what you spend concerning the groceries. No, they healthy, man. They eating the best of everything. They probably got farms, man. You see, they be eating the best of everything, man. They ain't having anxiety attacks when it comes to money, okay? They ain't having that, the banking elites. It says, the New Living Translation, they seem to live such painless lives. Their bodies are so healthy and strong. They got the best doctors, the best scientists, the best physicians. You see? It's the Amplified Bible. For there is no pain in their depth. Right? Their body is fat and let's see. Let me read that again. It says, it's the Amplified Bible, right? It says, for there is no pain in their depth. Their body is fat and pampered, right? Let me see something. Look up the word pampered. Indulging with every attention, comfort, and kindness, spoiled. You see? That's the banking elites. And that's what pamper goes into. See? That's them, man. So they up. They ain't got the same problem as a Israelite that's walking around here catching hell. They ain't got the same problem, man. Okay? This is we jumping to Job. See if we can get out of Job. Oh boy. This is Job, right? See if we can get out of Job 20. See if we can get. This is Job 20 and Job 20 and 5. This is Job 20 and 5, that the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of a hypocrite is but for a moment. That's why you're not supposed to be unbalanced when it comes to envy and jealousy, right? Because we know, understand the scriptures, that the triumph of the wicked, even though they live in prosperity, is but for a moment. You see? This is Job 20 and 5, that the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of a hypocrite but for a moment. And when they dump that crypto, when they dump the dollar into that staple coin and get rid of their debt, that's gonna piss the nations off even more, man. And when they devalue the cryptocurrency by dumping the US dollar, right, into that staple coin, and that's gonna piss the nations off even more, man. Gonna mess up the whole digital trade, and that's what America wanna do. They wanna control the digital currency just like they got control of the markets with the Federal Reserve note, right? And them nations not in agreement with that. But all the nations in agreement with putting chips in people, but they don't want America to be in control of it, like America got control of it, like the US dollar. They don't want that. That's why you got the BRICS, okay? That's why you got that, right? And that shows you how accurate the scriptures is, because Esau, Edom is divided. The Russians are Edomites and these Americans are Edomites. And they are divided when it comes to these resources, right? They are divided, man. And being like that, you most definitely not gonna be able to stand together when you divide it like that, when it comes to the resources, man. Okay? That division is gonna cause you to be destroyed as a nation of people, you Edomites, right? You so-called white people, right? In your empire. So this is Psalm 37, right? See if we can get out of this. Psalms 37, right? We're gonna go to verse 35. This Psalm 37 and 35, right? I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. Verse 36. Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found. So what it is when the Most High bring Esau, Edom down, and he go into slavery, right? And he served them 1,000 years. We're gonna look around for Esau, and everything about him is gonna be wiped out. It's like we was in a bad dream. Yeah. It says this is Psalm 35 and this is Psalm 37 and 35. I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. Verse 36. Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found. Right? That's what it is, man. He could not be found. Verse 37. Mark the perfect man, and behold, the upright, for the end of that man is peace. You see? Not destruction. It's peace, man. Not destruction, man. That man is not going to be wiped out. You see? But Esau, Edom, and his kingdom, and all his history, that's the future of him. He's going to be wiped out, and it's going to be like we was living in a bad dream. Yeah, man. Yup. This way of life, man. It's a bad dream, man. You know? So, I'm jumping to Isaiah. It's Isaiah 40. Alright, this is Isaiah 40. Y'all gotta bear with me. I gotta give me some water. Alright. Y'all bear with me. Isaiah 40 and let me see, let me get out here. Isaiah 40 and where we at? It's Isaiah 40. Isaiah 40 and 24. Okay. Yea, they shall not be planted. Yea, they shall not be sown. Yea, their stock shall not take root in the earth. Right? Because when the wicked, okay, compared to a tree, take root in the earth, that means that he can't be moved. But by the divine judgment of YAHAWASHI, that Green Bay tree is going to be pulled up from the roots, meaning it's going to be burnt from the roots to the top, okay? And that's how the Heavenly Father and the Son move concerning judgment when the wicked is ruling. He'll burn you from the roots to the top, man, to the top of that tree, man, to where you won't rule again. And that's what's going to happen to Esau Edom, right? This is Isaiah 40 and 24. Yea, they shall not be planted. Yea, they shall not be sown. Yea, their stock shall not take root in the earth, meaning the everlasting root. And he shall also blow upon them, and they shall wither, and the whirlwind shall take them away as stubble. And what's that whirlwind? It's a tornado, but how is that whirlwind gonna come? By thermonuclear winds, okay? By thermonuclear winds. That's what's gonna take Esau Edom kingdom away. Thermonuclear winds, man. Okay? This is I'll read that one more time and we're gonna jump. This Isaiah 40 and 24. Yea, they shall not be planted. Yea, they shall not be sown. Yea, their stock shall not take root in the earth, everlasting root. And he shall also blow upon them, and they shall wither, and the whirlwind shall take them away as stubble. You see? Take them away as stubble. Right? Let's see where we at. Alright. We got Bob to do it right now. This is let's go to Daniel. See if we can get out of Daniel. Alright, this is Daniel's. Let's just go by. This is Daniel's. This is Daniel's chapter 7, right? What we want out of Daniel? Okay. Oh, this is Daniel's. Oh, that one shows. This is Daniel. Dog, they didn't put shades on the dog. This is Daniel's, this is Daniel's chapter 4, right? Verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and demand by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. So there you go. The Heavenly Father and His Son control the rulership of men on this earth, and he will set up any ruler he wants. But the Heavenly Father and His Son is the one that set that decree whether a person will rule. And he set Esau Edom up to rule, right, and do the wickedness on the earth, and he's going to bring Esau Edom down, right? It says, This is Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the decree and demands by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men. That's it. That's it, man. Let's see what we can get out of a different translation concerning that. Daniel 4:17. It's the Bible Hub, right? It says, it's the New International Version. It says, the decision is announced by messengers. The Holy One declared the verdict, so that the living may know that the Most High is sovereign over all kingdoms on the earth, and give them to anyone he wishes, and set over them the lawlessness of people. The New Living Translation. For this has been decreed by the messenger. It is commanded by the Holy One, so that everyone may know that the Most High ruleth over the kingdom of the world. He gives them to anyone he chooses, even to the lowliness of the people. So he gave it to Esau, because he is the lowest of all the nations on the earth. Right? Alright, this is the Amplified Bible, right? It says this sentence is by the decree of the angelic watchers, and the decision is a command of the Holy One, so that the living may know without any doubt that the Most High God ruleth over the kingdom of mankind, and he bestoweth it on whomsoever he desires, and set over it the humbleness and lowliness of men. That's it. So the humblest nation on this earth is the children of Israel, right? It's the children of Israel. And that's what it is, man. And the children of Israel are going to be set back up on the top, man. Right? Alright, so that's the point, that the Most High ruler in the kingdom of men without a shadow of a doubt, man. And he gonna judge Esau Edom for his wickedness on this earth, and govern the earth with fake money. You see? And govern the earth in moving towards their fourth industrial revolution, and merging everybody with machines, including with that chip, the microchip, which is the mark of the beast. So the Heavenly Father and His Son don't judge Esau Edom for his wickedness, right? This is Isaiah. All right, we jump.